Welcome on my channel ACreates, the channel for online tutorials and any other information about game design. In this tutorial we explain you how to make a very simple animation that walks left and right and how to add a simple hitting animation. We can only create an animation when we have the sprite. So right mouse button, click on sprite, and we're going to edit image. We are going to import a strip image of an animation. So we're going to import a strip image and choose for the running strip images, which you will open and will give this screen with the settings where you can change the number of frames per row. It is just based on the frame width, so how big is the night. In this case it is 32 by 32, and we will say it is 8 different images, and we convert this image. Now we want to go back to the workspace of the sprite, rename it sprite player, and we are going to set it to the middle center. This is very important because when we swap it, we want to make it not too big of a swap. So, and now at this moment it's very fast, so I'm going to change it to 8 frames per second. I also want to resize the image. I want to do it in scale image. Scale image is always cleaner than resize canvas. So keep that in mind, and also keep in mind that you always want to have something that you multiply by multiply. So 32, 64, 128, 256 and so on. Okay, now we need to create the object of the player. So we create the object player. Assign the sprite that we just made. You want to create an event that when we press left, in that case we are going to move the player to the left. So just move set direction fixed, set the speed to 4. We already have the animation, but we want to be sure. So we want to set the sprite. We assign the right sprite. We will set it to start at 0 frame. And we want to set the instant scale to horizontal 1 and vertical 1. This is important because when you will walk right, you are going to change the horizontal to -1. I also want to add the animation speed because I want to change the speed to 0 when no key is pressed. There is an event which is called key down no key, which is literally what we want. So when there's no key, we don't move, and we also don't have any animation speed. Be aware to always type in the 0 because this is false. This is nothing. And speed 0 is. To create the key press right, we can just copy this event and paste the event and tell it that key press right is now the case. That's fine. And we are going to change the direction fixed to the right side. The direction is still the same. And for the horizontal, we will set it to -1. This is literally the easiest way to do the animation. We can just open the room and drag in your object player. And when you run the game like this, and your walking animation is already working. It's a bit clunky, but you can change the settings by yourself. Along with the walking sprite, we also have a sprite for hitting, so I'm going to add that. So just open a new sprite, click again on edit image, and import the strip image from the player attack. The settings are the same, and as the calculation is a bit hard, we're just going to make it ourselves easier and drag in the hitting image to the front. Adjust the sprite accordingly, middle center, frames per second 8. And rename it hit. Change the size to 64. Now we have all the settings. We click on the object player and we want to add the event key down enter. Drag in set sprite and choose the sprite of the hit, so player hits, and set the speed to 8. As long as you don't change the set instant scale, it will remember the scale settings from the left and the right button. Don't forget to go back to no key and set the sprite back to the normal place. This is literally all you need. Just press F5 to test it. Now we have a cute little knight on the screen who is able to attack his enemies with his little sword. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Next week I want to explain how the tile sets work in Game Maker. Let me know if you want to learn something else. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss anything from my channel. Have a nice week, make more, enjoy more.